Hi, I'm John Staples, and I'm sitting in front of this beautiful Western Electric 23C audio board. This board is used in recording studios, broadcast stations. It's a centerpiece of the collection of the California Historical Radio Society. This board dates from about 1951, 1952, and it was in a small station in Southern California, KPAT, down in Banning, California. Let's take a look at what this board can do. This board has 4 inputs right here, 4 microphones distributed between 2 studios and a local control room microphone. These switches here select which studio the microphones are hooked to, Studio A, and the other one would be Studio B. Here are the gain controls for the 4 microphones. This is the master gain control right over here. For monitoring, this is the gain control that goes to the monitor, to the headphones that the person sitting at the board here would be using. In addition to the 4 microphone inputs, there can be a microphone in the control room as well, and that microphone can talk to either one of the 2 studios through this talkback button right here. So I can use that to talk to either one of the 2 studios. In addition, there'll be program lines coming in from elsewhere, or additional turntables or things like that come in through these switches right here. I can flip them up so I can cue or listen to a program that might be coming in, or I can connect them right into the broadcast line. I have a tone generator hooked to one right here. And this control over here controls the gain of that external input line. There's a queuing switch here that I can use to queue a turntable up if I'm queuing up a new record without interrupting the current program flow out to the transmitter. And finally, there's a switch over here that I can switch the output between one transmitter and another transmitter, or say another studio, another production studio, or off the air or onto the air. And finally, there are some monitoring functions over here for monitoring the current through each one of the tubes. In case something goes wrong, we can detect if a tube is burned out very quickly. Over here is a custom-made, it looks like it's factory, of some sort of a signaling with push buttons and lights, which will be wired up in a custom installation indicating maybe something is about ready to come in, or I can acknowledge something coming in by pushing one of these buttons. Right now, none of these are hooked up. So that's the board, the beautiful Collins 23C board, dating back about 65 years. Still works beautifully, a nice piece of equipment, and a real centerpiece in the collection at the California Historical Radio Society. I hope you enjoyed this presentation.